Hey everybody, I'm Bobby Myers. Today I want to talk a little bit about organization and preparation before your season even gets here. Today is August the 14th of 2011 and I'm getting prepared for the 2012 season as we speak. I have been for the last 5 or 6 weeks. I've been spending my time concentrating on my treble bait hooks, my crankbaits, my top waters, anything that has a treble hook on it. What I've been doing is, I've been going through and just get into a box, each one of these boxes, and I'm literally finger testing to see if each hook is sharp. I'm checking each hook to make sure there's no rust on it, checking the split rings. If there's any corrosion or rust on any of my baits, I just replace it. If the split ring's corroded, if there's rust on the treble hook, if a hook is bent, if I can visibly see that the tip is bent, I replace that hook. I'm just not going to take the chance of losing a fish on something I could have prevented for the 2012 season right now, August of 2011. So I've been going through every single bait to check and make sure that there's no defective parts in it, that the bait's in proper working condition the best I can with my eyeball. And the other part of what I've been doing is I've actually been going through all these boxes and cleaning them up. They weren't really in that bad a shape. I've taken really good care of my equipment because my equipment is what allows me to do what I need to do to stay organized and be prepared. Plano makes an awesome box. I've had these boxes for a long time, and I've always kept them in a Plano bag, or I also have cabinets that I keep all these boxes in. If they're not in the boat, they're in the cabinet where they're not going to get hit or tore up by something falling on them. And I keep them just locked up and take good care of them. They'll last you a long time if you do that. I did get some new FTO Elite Plano boxes, and the new latch system on the front is awesome. I mean, they've come a long ways. These are brand new. I just got them day before yesterday in the mail, and they've really made some major changes in those latches, as you can hear there. And the hinges too, they reinforce these hinges. I've had a few, the other ones that were the hinges, they get beat up if you use them a lot, and they reinforce these to alleviate that problem. So you guys need to check those boxes out. They're really awesome. But basically I'm just going through and checking every single box. I'm making sure the appropriate bait is in the appropriate box, and I mark the ends of the box with what bait is in it with a Sharpie. A lot of people do this, and a little tip for you is if you take WD-40 on a rag, you can actually get the old Sharpie right off, and then take you another clean rag, get that oil off of there right where you just cleaned it off, just rub it until it's dry, give it about 8 or 10 seconds to go ahead and finish drying, and you can take a Sharpie right back in that same spot, and I write it in nice, large, legible letters, whatever's in the box, or abbreviate whatever it is, and that way I can see what it is, because when I stack it in the boat, I don't have to waste time digging if they're laying this way to find the box. I can see exactly what I want. I can grab that box, get it out, get my bait out, and get it tied on and get to catching fish. I'm not wasting any time. And that's a vital part of fishing, whether you're fun fishing or you're tournament fishing. It's important to not have to waste time digging around for baits. So if you'll use these few tips to get organized well in advance, especially since it's been 100 and some degrees here, I've really had time in the evenings to sit down 2 or 3 hours every night and go through every one of these and make sure that they're working appropriately and everything's where it needs to be. Take these tips and use them for yourself, and it'll pay off. Thanks.